Hello. I think Thackeray Binx is finally getting used to me because he hasn't run off as he usually does. There's also two other cats on here earlier, a ginger and white one and a big grey charcoaly cat. So I think he's just standing his ground. Oh, there's a bit of play evidence for you there. Let's see. Not a clue. It actually looks backwards, which is the right way around for you. Borada. I think it's still morning. Good morning. Croeso i'r venter. Welcome to the venture. Happy Menopause Day. I'll leave that one there for you. And also, happy birthday to, there's quite a few today, David Elis-Thomas, who was the first Clwydd, first presiding officer of the National Assembly for Wales. It's also Rod Gilbert, the Welsh comedian's birthday, and Robbie Savage, the Wrexham-born footballer. Penbwlydd Hapus to all of them today. Happy birthday. I'm starting up on the ship, and I'm going to turn this round. So my first bit of play evidence is chalk. So we've got a nice face that's been drawn there. Sheep, Rosnesny, 8x2, I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, there's some sort of chalk artwork on here. I think there's some more around here as well. Have a look. Which I suppose is technically graffiti, but seeing as it's in chalk, you know, it will come off in the rain. Chloe Wilson, big shout out to you, I suppose, this morning. There you go, Chloe Wilson was here. Or at least somebody was here thinking of Chloe Wilson. Let's not jump to conclusions. Quite a bit of play evidence today, so I'm going to try and whip round as quick as I can. I hope the person who lost their dog, now I've said all those names, I've completely forgotten what name she was shouting out, but a young lady's been looking for a dog and just gone round the venture, so I hope that you track down your dog. Oh, over here we've got a bit of either cosh or some lost property. Let's have a look what we've got. There's a grey hoodie, quite covered in sand. Adidas, there we go, so pink and grey Adidas hoodie, that's there for you. This has developed a little bit further, so the tyres have shifted from here and are now over here. That jump post has moved with the barrel. So let's give this a quick go. Bit more hopscotchy now over this plank onto here, I assume, and then back to as it was the other day. You can actually still see the imprint of the tyres from where they were. So that's moved on. Nice bit of play evidence this morning, and then I'm going to make my way into the nature, because there's some more evidence over there. Just have a quick look. Nope, there's nothing going on in the fire pit. All is as usual. Nice bit of water play yesterday. These have now moved, so these were from some pallets that were brought down. They've been put there. Now the main bit of change, I've checked the tree houses, nothing too much going on there. The ground has been cleared on the bike track, which, as you can see, the path is now becoming more worn and more prominent as that is getting used more and more, so that's good. The cycle path is being used again. There's a few hammers and saws, so there's been some building going on. But the main bit I want you to look at is here. Now, I know who this is. This is our resident YouTuber, or YouTubers, Peter and Peter. I saw them working on this yesterday. I had a funny idea that it might be them. But we've got two balance beams. There's a bit of a crate there that's being used. There's this big board that's up against the tree. This beam has now been joined by a pipe as well. It's lodged between the two trees. We've got this beam here. Let's have a look from this side. Is that nailed in? Okay, so that's being attached there to the tree. Possibly not the best idea for the tree, but I think this tree, if you can see, has had a few nails in it in the past. And we'll get a few years out of it yet, I'm sure. Beginning of a hole, so I don't know whether they want to put a post in there. But all of this entire area is being developed, and I know that this is being developed for free running. Well, at least that's what they're calling it. Free running parkour. We've got the den behind me over there. Oh, come on, turn around. That's pretty much as it was yesterday, so if you want to check that out, look at yesterday's video. But that is the state of play on the venture. Lots of play evidence, which is brilliant to see, because quite often I can come out here and I'm quite stuck for things to talk about. Yeah, there's some evidence here. I don't know whether people have been trying to re-establish the den that was down there. But yeah, there's absolutely loads going on today. So we've got chalk, people sort of making their mark on the space. We've got people making equipment for free running parkour. We've got the tree houses. They've sort of stagnated a bit, but I think that happens every now and then. I'm just going to walk through this new path. Let's go this way. And yeah, this bike track as well. You can see this is becoming more prominent around the side, and you can see evidence on there that it's being used. So it's great. It's great to see that stuff is going on. I think perhaps... Oh, there's Binx again. He's quite chilled. You got used to me now, haven't you, Binx? You're not bothered. He's like, yeah, I know you. So we'll start and finish with Binx, I think. We have a staff meeting at 1 o'clock today. We're going to do a roundup of our session about bans. That's what we've been talking about the last 2 weeks, just about our approach to bans. We actually had a good training, or for tutors training yesterday, about reframing behaviour with the play development team from Wrexham County Borough Council. That was very good, refreshing our play work practices, and also made us question, you know, why do we get challenging behaviour on the venture? What is our response to that behaviour? And does our current response work? And I think that we were all in agreement, really, that our current response isn't possibly working as well as we'd like. So we're going to wrap that up today and finish off our discussion about bans on the venture. If there's anything you want to bring up in the main meeting that starts at 2, send us a message, comment on this video. You can find us on Twitter at TheVenture78. Just a reminder for those of you who don't know, the community bonfire is on Monday the 6th of November, starting at 6 o'clock. We're going to light the fire about 6:30. The fireworks is a little bit less predictable because we have to rely on the weather. Our Halloween party is on the 31st, the Tuesday of Halloween. We are going to do something a bit different. I won't release any information just yet because we're going to again finalise that in the staff meeting today, I hope. There'll be graphics going out made by the wonderful Nick from Wales, at Nick from Wales on Twitter. That will be going out later today, hopefully, once I've got some details from Tesco, who are, I'm very pleased to say, supporting us this year. The wonderful Ali Roberts. I'm hopefully going to be having a chat with her just to finalise some details. I think that's probably about it. That's enough for one day, isn't it? Thank you for watching. Diolch yn gwylio. Thanks for joining in. Those of you, somebody just liked. I saw a little thumb go across the thing there. I need to come up with a catchphrase. So if anybody has any bright ideas for a good catchphrase, because I've been nicking Peter's for the last month or so, I need to find my own. And we've got a question. Leanne Jones, can anyone visit the venture? Simple answer, yes. We are a open access, free play provision, adventure playground. So what that means is people come and go as and when they please. There's no sort of logging in and out. We do have a register, so we ask that all children and young people are registered. You don't have to do that the first time you come down. You can get the form, fill that out. There is a temporary slip that just has sort of emergency contact details if in the unlikely event something happens and we need to get in touch with a parent or guardian. But apart from that, just a quick registration form, anybody can come. Obviously it's for children and young people. However, if you're a practitioner, if you're a play worker, and you'd like to come and see what it is we do, what facilities we have here, or even if you're in a sort of related profession and you wanted to come down and have a look, or if you wanted to scope it out, if you wanted to come and see, would this be suitable for my child, would this be suitable for my organisation, by all means get in touch or come on down and have a chat with us. We'd love to see you. Our gates are open during the week. We are open from 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 PM, until 7:30 PM in the evening. And at the weekends, don't get this wrong, Sean, we open at 1 and we close at 6:30 PM. I hope I'm right. It's changed a few times. But all our details should be on the Facebook page. Do I leave the children? From what age? Tar. I think that's everything of what you said. It goes tar ... You can leave the children over the age of 5. So children 5 or below, we say that you should be in arm's reach of them. Obviously, due to staffing numbers and that vulnerable age, we say that up until the age of 5, they should be accompanied by an adult who's within arm's reach, so that they can have that extra care and attention that, due to staffing numbers, we couldn't do. But after 5, absolutely, you can come down. So from 6 onwards, you can come down to the venture on your own. You don't need to be signed in by an adult, you just need to be registered, and you can come down on your own, join in a game of tick, do some painting, do some colouring in, do some digging in the sand pit, do some exploring in the nature, do some swinging on our swings. We've got zip wire over there, we've got an American swings, a big set. What's this? Brill, thank you, my lad lives for free running. Oh, loves free running. Well, we don't actually provide, this has been a sticky point of conversation recently. We don't specifically provide for free running. However, we don't specifically prohibit free running either. It's something that we've had to address as a staff team because it's become more popular. But it's great. It's an extension of play from what we've seen, and the only response we've had to have is to perhaps review our site, and is our site suitable for all types of play, which is extending now to things like free running. But absolutely, yeah, if he wants to come and explore the environment, we've got play workers here who try and keep an eye on everybody, and if there's any sort of risky or too risky, because we like to encourage risk on an adventure playground as play workers, but if something is bordering on chaos, we'll sort of step in and just ask that they get down, or, you know, go a bit lower, or things like that. He can't do it, just loves to watch. He's learning. Great, and from what I can gather, researching into free running and parkour, it's all about the personal development and that personal journey of free running and parkour. But this is a great environment, as you can probably see. There is so much going on here, and lots of different areas that he can explore. So, yeah, come on down. We wouldn't be able to teach. We're not a sort of teaching centre. We don't provide specific provision for free running, but it's certainly not prohibited here. So thank you very much, Leanne Jones. That was unexpected right at the 11th hour there. Thank you very much for that question. I hope I answered it properly. If you do have any more questions, get in touch with us through the Facebook page or through Twitter at theventure78. You can email me, sedwards, all lowercase, one word, at the-venture.co.uk. I'm chasing up Wix, our web domain, to get our website updated and sorted out, where all this information will also be available there. Didn't expect teaching, I'll pop the kids down Saturday. Great stuff, thank you, Leanne Jones. We'll look forward to seeing you. Wow, what a brilliant way to end the session. I thought we were going to leave it with Binx in the nature area there. Diolch am gwylio, thank you for watching. Play hard, stay safe, and ta-ta everyone. I'll see you soon.